You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
What's going on, beautiful people? How are you doing? Welcome back. Happy Friday. It is time for today's live stream. Welcome back to Friday Night Flight on Infinite Flight. It's your boy Blue Games. We're sitting here at Seattle Tacoma in the Alaskan 737-800 for today's flight. The featured Friday night flight for the week is Seattle to San Francisco or San Francisco to Seattle. As you can see, there's a Virgin America Airbus in the background. Has recently been an Alaskan Virgin merger. I actually didn't even know about that until last night. So
Alaska 1751.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that's where we'll be flying from San Francisco, from Seattle to San Francisco, and we'll see. It's going to be about a 2-hour or so flight. So let's go ahead and get started because you know, we need to get out of here. It's a pretty busy airport. We look at the map right here.
Alaska 1751.
Look at that. That's people already in airspace. Event has not even officially started yet. Doesn't start for like 3 more hours. So we're getting an early start. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask for pushback before everybody else does. I'm probably already late, so it's all good. Request pushback. Not sure who our ATC controller is today. Chaya Thorne is it ground?
Singapore 999. Hold position. Holding position. Singapore 999. Papa Alpha Bravo 7. Hold position. Blue 116. Hold position. Holding position.
Right.
Papa Alpha Bravo 7. Holding
Alright, we're holding
position
position because yeah, there's like for a lot of people.
Thank you. Good day.
Around us. Let's go
Alaska
to the
235.
normal camera views. Turn up. Why the heck are my lights on and crap? Sorry, I was doing some tests before we got started to make sure Infinite Flight was gonna work.
Alaska 749. Ready.
What's going on, Justin Polanco? Good to see you, bro. The Rage Man, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Bomber 990.
Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16.
I think it'd be a great idea to do a Military Friday event. You should definitely let the devs know about that. That'd be a really good Friday night flight. Thank you, Nika Mao 2. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I gotta find out why it's not making any noise. Oh, it actually did make noise. Okay, cool.
Alaska 2003.
It's just turned all the way down.
For pushback. Papa Alpha Bravo 7.
That's what it is. Let me see if I can turn that up.
Expects runway 16 left. Ryanair 7181. Taxi to parking. Alaska 2003.
Hopefully that's not too loud.
Taxiing to parking.
Okay, now it's getting an echo.
Holding
yeah, how about we don't?
Alaska 2003. Pushback.
I know exactly what I was doing. Alright, it should be down, but it should be back down now.
Seattle Tacoma ground. Singapore 999.
All right, cool.
Ready for
yesterday I mentioned I was trying out some new audio stuff, and so today I think I got to figure it out.
Singapore 999.
So my audio, I'm a little bit, I kind of like my audio a little bit better than it was yesterday. You can hear a little bit more lows in my voice. Flight time about 2 hours. Noah, welcome, man. Welcome to Walking Fruit with Brest Faust, Tanner Costin, Lopes Gamer, Infinite Flight Realism, Kid MC,
Alaska 937.
Omar, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. GL Jake Stewart, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Long time no see. G and Salaman, good to see you also. Lopes Gamer, Aviation Worldwide. I mean, right now we ain't got nothing to do but do shoutouts because we waiting for clearance.
16 Center, Ryanair 7181, Seattle Tacoma ground, November 5.
Nice. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. If I missed your name, go ahead and leave that in the chat right now before we get off. Before we push back. John and Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Pablo, welcome to the stream, bro. KLM 2305. It's a bit loud.
Golf Victor, Papa Alpha Bravo 7, taxi to runway 16 left.
Of course I remember the test flight I did. That was like 3 hours ago. Starley, welcome to the stream.
Papa Alpha Bravo 7. Seattle Tacoma ground. Alaska 749.
The walking through. I think I already said hi to you, but I'll say hi again. ACPT43 Squawk. Happy Friday.
To cross runway 16 left. Alaska 749. Pushback approved. Expects runway 16
left. Am I using my what? I am not using the joystick. It failed last night. That's why I did a test. We'll talk about that when we get in the air.
Seattle Tacoma
talk about that when we get in the air.
Alaska 2003. Ready for pushback.
I feel like maybe we should come back a little bit more on the
taxi. Pushback approved. Alaska 749.
We'll come back a little bit more on the game audio.
Alaska 2003. Hold position.
Yeah, right there.
Holding position.
Sitting at 17.
Alaska 2003.
My day has not been anything. It just started. Boy Pusa Vlogs. Welcome, bro. I don't know if I said your name right. I probably killed it.
November 550 Golf Victor. Ready to taxi.
No problem if you couldn't make it to the test flight. You weren't meant to be there.
Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Just waiting to hear my call sign. Man, it is busy, yo.
November 550
salute down to A380. It's you know, it's never an event unless you just see a A380. Probably somebody doing a long haul overnight. And so it looks like active runway is going to be 16 left, 16 center, 16 right. So while we're waiting still for clearance, and I've already done the shoutouts and everything.
Ready for pushback. Blue 116.
Yes, sir. APU is on. Fui Lillian, how you doing, man?
Runway 16 left.
Well, I didn't see your name, buddy. So Fui Lillian, thank you for joining, my friend. Yes.
Tango Papa India Lima Oscar Tango. Pushback approved.
All right, pushback approved. Expect 16 left. Go ahead and push back.
Seattle Tacoma
beacon lights on.
Alpha 01.
Engines, starting engine number 2. And we have an aircraft right behind me. I'm kind of surprised he gave us pushback clearance with that guy right there.
749. Ready to taxi.
So I'm going to wait for him to pass. And we'll be taxiing nose to our left, which is nose to the north. So basically the opposite way of that guy's going. He probably just landed though.
Holding position.
The taxi getting to the Cape. So busy at Seattle today. Friday night flight is already.
Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 left. Alaska 749.
Push back right here, right in front of everybody. We got one good engine. We're gonna start the engines up pretty quickly here. It's very busy. I want to hold everybody up.
Hold position.
My rudder.
Holding position. Alaska 2003.
Right, where the heck is my rudder? Uh-oh.
7181. Cross runway 16
I think
left.
I know.
Crossing runway 16 left. Ryanair 7181. Seattle Tacoma ground. Alaska.
So you know whenever you do tests,
3010,
everything messes up. You go restore defaults.
Seattle Tacoma ground. Tango Papa India Lima Oscar Tango. Ready to
there's
taxi
back. Okay, cool.
to runway 16
Yeah, so last night I was doing some tests with my joystick. Like I said, we'll talk about that a little more when we get in the air. We'll save all the conversation for air. Alright, so I believe he's told the aircraft behind us to hold position so that we can back up. We'll stop the pushback. Both engines are on. We'll go ahead and request taxi to the active. Flaps down to 10 for takeoff. Trims, we'll start with trim 20 today. And that sounds good to me. Alright, taxi 16 left. Acknowledge. Contact tower when ready.
642. Hold position. Holding position.
He's parking brakes and we'll go ahead and get out of here.
Seattle Tacoma ground. Blue 116. Ready to taxi. Seattle Tacoma ground. Alaska 937. Ready for pushback.
Oh no, my rudder is freaking reversed.
Taxi to runway 16 left.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
Tower when ready.
But yeah, whenever you do tests, you mess things up. You break things. That's the whole purpose of a test, to use them until they break. So my rudder is backwards. But technically my rudder is correct. Because, I mean, to turn left, you would go right. Wait, no, yeah.
November 396 Oscar Delta.
Let's go
Taxiing to parking.
Controls, and we'll re-reverse that.
Delta. Seattle Tacoma ground.
Yep,
Alaska
that's working perfect.
3010.
Let's get rid of some of the stuff on our screen.
Seattle Tacoma ground. Alaska 2003. Ready to taxi. Alaska 2003.
Yes, guys, if you could check the description before you ask some of your questions, that would be probably helpful for you getting your questions answered faster.
Alaska 2003.
A lot of the answers to your questions are in the description. Alright, so we're going to take this taxiway right here.
Pushback
Pretty busy.
Singapore 999. Alaska 3010.
So I hope you guys are having a happy Friday so far. Mine has just started. I like literally just woke up maybe 41 minutes ago.
November 396 Oscar Delta. Hold short of runway 16 right.
I'm kind of glad that I set my the time back 30 minutes this time, because I definitely would not have made it by 8.
116. Seattle Tacoma ground. Alaska 937.
Right, for altitude, initial altitude is going to be 12,000, and then our cruising altitude today will be
Alaska 937.
what's it called? Flight level 370.
Alaska 937.
And shout out to Starley, aka Infinite Flight Austria, for taking care of our flight plan today. I mean, I got the flight plan originally kind of set up, but he helped me get all the waypoints, and he helped shuffle through all the waypoints that don't work. Usually I would have to spend like 10 minutes at the beginning of the stream just finding out what waypoints work and what don't work, if I was not able to do it beforehand.
Good day, Indonesia 02. Taxiing to
Happy Australia Day.
Alpha 01.
Bet we're not in Australia. I was kind of like predicting that, Friday Night Flight might happen to be in Australia, but I don't think the developers or whoever decides where Friday Night Flight is knows about Australia Day. He's obviously not Australian, he or she. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't know, because I'm pretty sure if they knew that today was or this weekend, I don't know, I'm not from Australia either, so I have no idea how that works. But if they knew it was Australia Day, I'm pretty sure they would have made Friday Night Flight. They would have made it in Australia, so I'm actually pretty surprised. It's kind of cool how you can actually taxi with your heading mode. It actually makes it easier. So like for me, whenever I'm taxiing and stuff, or whenever I'm playing in general, I'm moving the phone around a lot because I'm doing multiple things. I'm managing the stream. I am, looking at other screens, doing all type of stuff. So it's actually very helpful to have that. I wonder if I can manage my speed too. Let's see. If possible. So I'm gonna go I think you actually can. So if I say I want to taxi at 20 knots, holy crap! What are you doing?
Ready for pushback. Alpha 01, taxi to
speed
runway
off, speed off,
16
brakes,
left.
brakes, brakes. We're going
Contact
30
tower when
miles an
ready.
hour. Okay, well that I just confirmed that does not work.
Permission to cross runway 16
I just confirmed that doesn't work. So guys, heading does. If you try to put speed below 20, apparently that thing is gonna rocket you like 40 knots immediately. So yeah, good to know. Don't ever do that on the taxiway.
Indonesia 02.
Man, I was like, oh, maybe I can like do autopilot, like cruise control on the ground, but no, I was extremely wrong. Yo, that was horrible. Almost got my first violation in like the last, what, it's been like 4 months, I think now. It's been a while since I got a violation. All right, let's go ahead and switch the tower. We're getting real close to the line. That would have been horrible to get a violation before we even get off the ground. All right, let's see what we're looking like. We got Delta on our left wing, and we'll let him go first. Matter of fact, I'm going to line up at the second hold short line because we're at the other taxiway. We are using infinite passenger for today's flight. So if you have not already like got started, you can go ahead and if you were part of my airline, you can go ahead and log this flight with infinite passenger. I have two flights. I have one that is a 737-800 and one that's an Airbus A320. So it's up to you what aircraft you like to choose. There are only 5 slots open, so only 5 people can do that route, each of them.
Seattle Tacoma Tower, Delta 25.
But I am using one of the 737-800 routes. See how much money we make on this route. Make sure we hold short before we get there. And let's just do a real quick pre-check. Alright, so land lights are not on yet. Don't need them yet. Strobe lights are not on yet. Don't need them yet. Spoilers are off. RTO. Brakes are on. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Altitude is set for take for initial altitude of 12,000. We'll change everything else as it comes. So go ahead and request takeoff. Runway 16 left. Departing to the south. Now technically, are we? Now let me ask you something. He just mentioned please only request takeoff when first in line. Now technically, who's first in line? We got 2 lines at the same runway. Now what he could do is tell me to cross runway 16 left, and I could take off 16 center or right, and that way that could expedite getting more aircraft off the ground. Now I don't know what he wants to do. As soon as that guy lines up and waits, I'm going to go ahead and request takeoff. Nah, so technically we're next in line because now he's giving him clearance to go line up and wait. So I think I see the sequence. Alright, we're holding short.
Seattle Tacoma Tower, Blue 116, ready for takeoff.
Alright guys, just so you know, I have not been able to look at the chat a lot in the last little bit. So I'll be looking at the chat again once we get airborne.
Holding short runway 16 left.
But thank you guys for joining again. Welcome if you just joined in. Willie is YouTubing HD. What's going on, man? Akrit, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I don't even know what language that is, but welcome. Glad you were able to make it in. Oh, crap.
Seattle Tacoma Tower.
I just stepped on my mic.
999, ready for takeoff at runway 16 left, departing south. Singapore 999, hold short of runway 16 left. Delta 25.
Is it German?
Runway 16 left.
Shout out to my Germans.
Unable pattern work.
Tanner Costin, how you doing, man? Line up and wait. Runway 16 left. Here we go, baby. Acknowledge. Release parking brakes. Strobe lights on. Land lights on.
Runway 16 left. Line up and wait. Runway 16 left. Blue 116. United 200.
Now we got that Delta 737 over there taking off. I love the Delta 737. I do. You guys know that from X-Plane. That's like how it looks.
Singapore 999.
I'm not like a huge Delta fan. I just like that. That's like how the plane
United
looks.
245.
All right, we're lining up 16 left, guys. Make sure your seatbelts are on.
Thank you, Alaska 2003, Blue 116.
All right, we're clear for takeoff.
Runway 16 left.
Clear for takeoff and power up.
Cleared for takeoff.
Calibrate.
Runway 16 left, Blue 116. Seattle-Tacoma Tower, Alaska 749, ready for takeoff.
Let's go, baby.
Runway 16 left.
Turn the HUD back on for a second. Winds are they have an exact headwind, so that'll.
Runway 16 left.
It's always good.
Delta 25, request
banking
frequency
to the
change.
right.
Line up and wait. Runway 16 left.
A little bit of rudder.
Singapore 999.
Minus 140 knots and
hold short of runway 16 left. Holding short runway 16 left. Alaska 749.
Positive
Delta
climb.
25. Contact
Actually, no.
Seattle
Okay, now positive
approach
climb.
on 120.1. Contacting Seattle.
We'll hold runway heading here for a bit,
120.1.
and we'll probably fly by hand,
25.
just for a little, probably all the way up to 10,000 feet. So as I'm flying it by hand, I will not be able to view the chat for a little while, just to forewarn you guys.
Ready for takeoff at
I will go ahead and
left,
turn speed on, just to make sure I don't get caught speeding, just to be careful. And we'll go ahead and rock this baby to the right a little bit. We'll lean to the right.
Left, Singapore 999. Alaska 749. Line up and
I don't believe departure's on. I think it's approach is on.
Alright,
contact approach. Acknowledge the
Alaska
handoff.
749. Alaska 2003. Hold short of runway 16 left. Holding short of runway 16 left.
Alright, now we can say request flight following to
contact Seattle approach on 120.1.
Oh no. I can't see. Turn left 160.
Blue 116.
Alright, what is going on?
Proceed on course. United 245.
Alright, I'm about to do some stuff.
Turn left.
Alright, 160 he just told me.
Delta 25. Turn right heading 280.
Why am I not on his frequency? Like, it just changed.
Transovit 705. Blue 116. Turn left heading 160.
Alright, so I was already I saw it pop up and it just disappeared. I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We are now on frequency.
On 120.1. Blue 116. Turn left.
So basically, I think he wanted us to fly runway heading. So my bad.
160.
That is my bad.
Blue 116.
Because now he has us turning back to runway heading. Delta speed down just a little bit.
Please follow instructions.
Past 10,000. Gonna go flaps all the way up.
November 1 Alpha Romeo. Turn right heading 120. Turn right heading 120.
Aviation Worldwide, I disagree, man. All languages are welcome in my streams, so never tell anybody that they cannot speak their own language.
3000, November 232 India Whiskey. Transovit 705, resume mode navigation. Transovit 705.
This is Blue Arrow Global, not Blue Arrow America.
Good day. Frequency change approved. Transovit 705. Good day.
Nice. So he wants us to basically fly runway heading, which is 160. And now we've been told to resume own navigation. We'll acknowledge that and we'll hit nav mode.
245.
Turn us.
Blue 116.
Now we'll jump into a nice little scenic view here.
Resume on navigation. Blue 116. November 1 Alpha Romeo. Turn right heading 150. Climb and maintain 3000.
12,000 MSL right there.
Until established on
and
the
lights gonna come on.
Cleared aisles runway 16 center approach. Turn right heading 150.
You know what? I might do a flight back. I might do a return flight. It won't be for stream. At least it will. I'm not planning on doing it for a stream. But I do. The flight from Seattle to San Francisco is a great one. I love this flight. So I may do a return flight because I'll probably do it like maybe in the heat of the event. We'll see how crazy it gets. And if I do get some time, I don't know. Who knows? You never know. I may do a live stream of it. I don't know. We'll see. I have not decided. This is all I have planned at the moment. But that's beautiful right there. Let's get some screenshots early.
Singapore 999. Requested airport is outside of coverage area. Proceed on course. Alaska 749. Proceed on course to San Francisco. Proceed on course. Alaska 749. November 1 Alpha Romeo. Thank you. Good day. November 1 Alpha Romeo.
No, it is true. I can't control if somebody is saying bad things in another language, but I do have other people who speak those languages in the server. My moderators actually do speak a lot of languages, so like if you speak German or you speak Portuguese or things like that, you'll definitely get found out and they'll kick you. So I am not worried about that at all. That's why I welcome all languages.
Miles southwest of Port Orchard at 16,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to San Francisco.
All right, we're leveled off at 12,000 feet, going 250 knots, 270 knots ground speed. Frequency change is approved.
Delta 25, unable at this time. Proceed on course to San Francisco.
Thank you, good day.
Delta 25,
Wind climb was 370 now.
resume on navigation. Roger, Delta 25. Delta 25, frequency change approved.
Here it is, and we'll move our speed up to about 295 for a climb.
Good day.
It's just my own personal preference.
Frequency change approved. Good day. Blue 116. Frequency change approved.
And let's see. Yeah, that looks good to me. We'll go vertical speed up. We'll climb about 2,000. We'll do 3,200. I like that. It's a pretty good climb speed for me. I like that speed. Can you guys hear me all right in this view? Yes, I can hear
frequency change. November 550 Golf Victor. Frequency change approved. Good day. Singapore 999. Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Transobeat 705. Good day. Air Force 10 Heavy. Proceed on course to -AFE.
Yeah.
Proceed on course. Air Force 10 Heavy.
Friday night flight, baby.
Frequency change approved. November 550 Golf Victor. Good day.
Thank you. Shout out to the controllers for just being available at this time. Thank you guys for not like waiting until the official event started to actually do it, because it's actually nighttime on Friday for certain people in certain parts of the world. It's not nighttime for me, but this is the best time for me to do Friday night flight. So I'm glad that the controllers are actually here. Where the heck?
Proceed on course. Proceed on course.
Can't find what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, people. All this crap on the screen. Here it is. I want fuel remaining.
Air Force 10 Heavy.
Here we go. Beautiful. Yes, I do remember Sean's son. I remember you taxiing through me in the F-14.
Alpha 01 is 3 nautical miles southwest of Seattle, Tacoma.
I remember. Now he hasn't. I don't believe he told us free. He did actually tell us frequency change approved. So we're gonna go ahead and tune out the Seattle approach, and we will not hear from any ATC till we get to San Francisco. Hoping that we get a full ATC there too. It's night in Australia, but what day is it? Don't worry, people. I'll be making, again, guys, as you know, if you're new to my channel, what's going on, Anthony Vogue? Good to see you, man. If you're new to the channel, I stream Infinite Flight. Currently, my plan is to consistently stream Infinite Flight, X-Plane 11, DCS World coming soon, iRacing, and that is about it right now. But I have a lot of plans to do some really dope things in the future. A lot of cool games, including Red Dead Redemption. In the future, when that releases, there's a zombie survival game that I still can't remember the name of. You never know. Maybe I'm going to be doing some collaboration with another YouTuber and Twitch streamer. Find Your Passion. And so it's going to be just a few different games there. I'm also planning on introducing probably a new game each month. Something that I have not streamed, something I haven't tried. So we may start that up in February. But if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, I'm glad you're able to make it out to Friday Night Flight. This is one of the best flights of the week, actually. This is probably my favorite Infinite Flight of the week, to be honest with you. Like, I actually really do look forward. Wow, that is really loud. That is really loud. We're going to turn that down. This is a good test for me. So I'm going to go left wing view. I'm going to turn this down so I sound good. Alright, so right now that was 18. I'm going to go down 20. Alright, let's see how this yes, sir, I am using an iPhone 10 currently. I used to play with an iPhone 7 Plus. But recently, probably just this week, I started playing with an iPhone 10. And I'm just going to keep turning this down until that outside view gets better. And no, I am not using a joystick. We're going to be talking about that pretty soon. So I think I'm feeling that right there. Right now I have the sound turned to negative 24.5 for Infinite Flight. And this is really for my own reference. I'm basically talking to myself. So when I watch this back, I know what setting to set this at when I do Infinite Flight. I've created some kind of like checklists for myself when I do streams so that I can make sure I have the correct settings whenever I do live streams for every specific game. So I created a new checklist for Infinite Flight. Not for like an engine start checklist, anything like that, but mainly just a streaming checklist so I know exactly what to do, so it actually helped me get through the process a bit faster. Alright, so that's going to be at negative 24. Alright, noted. Hopefully we can still hear ATC alright. That right there. Alright, cool. A little bit of turbulence here at flight level 270. And today I have a very exciting quote of the day, or motivational quote of the day. A great friend of mine named Mark. He's probably not watching right now because he doesn't like planes, but it's okay. I'm not gonna judge him. But he said something earlier. Yesterday we were talking. We have like a little chat with me and Find Your Passion, and another friend of ours, and we talk about a lot of stuff. Just a lot of like motivational type stuff, and a lot of, I don't know, like my thing is, whenever you have friends, like, it's great to have friends who enjoy doing the things you love to do, but you also need to make sure you surround yourself with people who not only believe in you, but people who will also encourage you, who will push you to be better, who will you know, kind of correct you when you're wrong, when they see like, oh, like, are you being lazy today, you know, why haven't you done this yet, you know what I mean, like people who will kind of help you, push you to, people who will build you up, not tear you down, not people who bully you all the time, not people who pick on you all the time, but people who will build you up and motivate you to be a better person. So basically that's what that little group that I have is about, is a small group of friends of mine, which is just 3 of us. And our goal is basically just to build each other up, and we're just good friends. We all love gaming, we all love a lot of the same things, so we go to the same church together, do a lot of things together. But anyways, so one of my friends said, I can't remember what he was talking about, but this is what his quote was, and his quote is perfect when I think about the last few streams that I did this week. Now, if you guys have watched, been consistently watching the streams, or consistently watching the videos that came out this week, you'll know it's been kind of a tough week, at least from my point of view. Man, it is bumpy. We're gonna leave these seatbelt signs on today. Let's make sure we don't get caught speeding. We go up into the cockpit view. But what I'm trying to say is, so you know, was it Wednesday, I believe, or yeah, Wednesday we did iRacing, and we had 2 horrible races. Oh, that scared the heck out of me. We had 2 horrible races, not very great at all. And 2. Thursday, I had a very rough start to my live stream. It was I had a lot of audio issues because I was trying to work on some new audio concepts and things like that, and I just had a very tough start to the stream. And you know, after that, everything went a little bit smoother. You know, it's always a little weird. It's always a little stressful. It's always a little hard. It always messes stuff up when you try to make things better. So every time I try to upgrade something, I usually like just ruin everything, you know what I mean? So I was trying to fix audio, and I just, like, everything else wouldn't work. So anyways, so that being said, the quote is, anything worth doing is worth doing wrong until you get it right. Oh, I love that quote right there. I love it. Anything worth doing is worth doing wrong until you get it right. So basically, I feel like a lot of times, a lot of these quotes that I talk about are very relatable to me and myself. Like, I feel like I'm talking to myself with some of these quotes, because when it comes to Infinite Flight, I feel like since I've started, I've been basically, I don't want to say I've been doing it wrong, but I've been failing. You know, I've been failing at the game. I've been failing at streaming the game at times, you know. So I've been, you know, a lot of you guys have watched me through the process of the growing process of becoming a YouTuber and, you know, getting the subscribers. But the people who have really been here from like the beginning, you see my struggle. You saw when I was streaming with Viddy and how I was having mic issues like every other stream. You saw when I had horrible internet, when, you know, like I was like really laggy, and then you saw when I upgraded to streaming from a PC, and then it was even more laggy, you know what I mean? So you saw my struggle, you saw my growing pains, you saw all of the Discord drama that went on, you know what I mean? So so it's like you continue, like I'm not a pro at this. There's no YouTube video on how to do these things, you know what I mean? There's no mentor, you know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, just basically winging it, just doing it until I get it right, doing it wrong until I get it right. So it's because anything worth doing is worth doing wrong until you get it right. And also, I like to relate that to Wednesday when we did the iRacing stream, when I was basically I wrecked the entire field of cars, and I felt bad about it because everybody was real people. And so, you know, I kept racing though. I kept doing laps. I kept doing horrible laps. I kept doing it wrong until I got it right, because it's worth doing, because I love it. I have a passion for racing. I have a passion for aviation. So, you know, even when it comes to actually earning my private pilot license, you know, I may fail a test. You know, for example, I took a test to join IFATC so that I could be ATC on expert server, and I failed. But again, it's something I still kind of want to do, and so I'm going to keep doing it wrong until I get it right. And so I'm going to retest, and I'm going to do it until I get to, I'm going to keep doing it until I'm a IFATC controller, you know. So in the same, it goes for you in your own life or situation, whatever the heck it is that you may want to do. You know, just because you're doing it wrong, just because you failed at it, just because you keep losing, doesn't mean that maybe this thing is not for you. But now it depends. Sometimes it may not be for you, but you have to look at the reasons and look at what is your actual passion. Because if you're not very good at something, but you love doing it, you know, then maybe you should give it more try. Maybe you should do more research. Maybe you should learn more. Maybe you should study more. Maybe you should you know, maybe you should try harder. I don't know. Maybe you should not be lazy. Who knows? I don't know what your problem is. But you get what I'm saying. And we should be looking out the window because the view from Seattle is beautiful. We'll see if a few peaks over there off to our left wing. Is the ocean on our right wing. I believe it's called the Pacific. Right now we're cruising at 0.78 Mach. I'm probably going to change that. I would like to get my ground speed up into the 500s. So let's see if we can get up to Mach 8.2, and we'll see how fast that runs us. ETE to destination is about 1 hour and 12 minutes. Current flight time is 16. So that's actually still going to be, you know, matter of fact, I might bring that back because we don't land too early. Infinite Passenger has a schedule to land in 120 minutes, which is exactly 2 hours. So we need to land, give or take 30 minutes around that. So, matter of fact, we're probably going to slow down even more. But we still may get vectors and stuff, so I want to, you know, get ready for that too. So we'll see. There's an F-22 just flew by the cockpit. We'll leave it here at 77. I was actually expecting this flight to take longer. I looked up this flight on FlightAware, and it estimated about 2 hours flight time. SkyVector is telling me it's going to be 1 hour and 26 minutes, though. So that's if we're cruising at 500. So we'll just leave it as is. We'll leave it as is. We're looking. Our goal is about a 2-hour flight time. That's where our goal is. If we land too early, we will get penalized for landing too early. If we land too late, obviously we get penalized for landing too late. So we need to land within our timed slot. But yeah. That was fun. That was really fun departure. I like it when the airport's like busy, but like not too busy. And I also like it when ground tower, and approach are all online. It makes the things a lot more fun. Yes, Isaac, you're correct. Typically, the Boeing 737 cruises at about Mach 0.78. iPhone is best. I do agree with that. Nobody can compete because it's my stream. Ha! Be flying past Portland here probably in the next 10 minutes. What's going on, Justin? Life is good, bro. Life is good. There's a tailwind right now. 52 knot tail. Actually, that's more of a crosswind. Not gonna help us too much. You're sad 'cause you saw me. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, that's the great part about what's going on. Like the Bratz Files, you have your hand up. What's going on? That's the great part about like when let me tell you this. Like, there's a lot of people trying to do a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of times people only. What's going on, Dutch Wings? Welcome back. Good to see you. A lot of times people like they wait until like they see somebody is successful until they decide to support them, and I am completely against that. Like if you see talent, if you see potential, if you like someone early on, like if somebody has, you know, and I use YouTube as an example because we're on YouTube and we're on Twitch right now. But if you see somebody who has a brand new channel and, you know, they don't have a lot of followers, they don't have a lot of subscribers and all that stuff, but you like them as a person, or you like their content, like, yeah, support that person, because that you're gonna probably get to watch that person grow, and that's a great part. That's a great thing. I love watching people grow. I love being able to say I was there in the beginning. I was there back when they had 5 subscribers. I was there back when they were selling mixtapes out of the trunk. You know what I mean? Now they're doing world tours. You know what I mean? I was there, you know, when he made his first music video or whatever. You know what I mean? It's great being able to say you were there. So definitely support people early on, because you never know. And also, it can be very discouraging to people when you first start. It can be very, very discouraging to people when they first get started doing anything, because it's tough. It's in the beginning, no matter what you do, if you want to be good at it, it's not going to be easy. So that support really does help. Like when you have, like when you're just starting out a YouTube channel and you have like your first 10 people watching on a video or a stream, like that encourages you to make more videos because you want to get more people to watch. But when there's like 2 people, like nobody watching, it's very easy to get discouraged and be like, yeah, I don't nobody's watching anyways, nobody's gonna be missing my live stream. That Biggie right there. I remember when girls used to diss me, now they want to kiss me. I love Biggie. Biggie's actually we don't talk a lot about music. Let's talk about music. I'm gonna talk about old school music though. I love Biggie. When it comes to Biggie versus Tupac, I am 100% Biggie. One of my best friends and travel companions, his is Tupac. I'm not sure what Finding Passions is, but Biggie is is definitely, like, I'm a huge Biggie fan. I listen to a lot of Biggie music. My favorite line is, "Who the F is this? Calling me at 5:36 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning." Your favorite songs? Give money. Favorite genre of music is probably hip hop. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be hip hop. Hip hop, R&B. I do love EDM. I love trap. I love as far as international type stuff, I love it's called it's another style of music called Afro House. Afro House. I don't even know if I could play any of that on the stream. I might get sued. I would love to like play some stuff on stream and be like and show you some of the music that I like through Spotify, but I don't think that is gonna let me do it. But yeah, I love Afro House, Afro Trap. I love trap. I love hip hop. I love it's another style of music called Kizomba. Don't know if anybody's ever heard of Kizomba music, but I love freaking Kizomba. There's another style of music from Brazil called Zouk. And I love Brazilian Zouk. That's real fun. I actually dance those too. I love Spanish music also. I love what's it called? I love bachata, salsa. I like merengue, but not as much as I used to. Not as much as I used to. What else is there? Oh, I love cha-cha. I love dancing cha-cha. One thing you guys don't know about me is I'm a huge Latin like music fan and dancer too. I dance like a lot. And no, do not sing Despacito. That is not the song I'm talking about. but I do love a lot of Latin music. One thing we haven't really talked about, but like in my personal life, like lately I haven't been a lot. Lately I haven't really been out, but probably like a year ago, not a year ago, but like the last like 4 years, I've been doing a lot of like dancing, like bachata dancing, salsa dancing, kizomba dancing, zouk dancing, a little bit of hip hop mixed in there too, but not like a whole lot. I would like to get more into hip hop. I would like to get more. I love freaking dancing hip hop. Also been dancing Afro house too. So I don't even know if you guys even know what that is. I am not Latino, but I'm not Latino. I'm just very I'm very what's the word? I don't know what the word I'm trying to look for. Like I dance a lot of things. Like my mind is open to a lot of different styles of music and a lot of different styles of dance. You hear a smacking noise? I don't hear any smacking sound. What are you talking about? Ben Roth, how you doing, man? You gonna fly from Seattle? Sounds good, man. It's pretty busy, so get in there early. Only gonna get busier from now. Yes, perfect, guys. Like I'm immersed in the culture. I love culture. I love travel. I love traveling the world. I love when I go places. I love to be immersed in that culture. Like I don't like to just go to where the I don't like to just go where the tourists go. I like to go where the locals are. I like to really see, like, what does it really feel like to live here? Dutch Wing says, after a lot of exams, I finally have time to work on your intro. I don't know. I actually have an intro. Let me see if I can play it for you. It's not like a whole intro. I'm actually planning on making an actual intro video, but this is just like a little logo sting. Check it out. Yeah, that's it. It's real short, real quick tag. I hadn't even played it yet in the video. I'm trying to find out where it should pop up first. Oh, Ed Sheeran, bruh. You have no idea. I am like... Ed Sheeran is probably one of my favorite artists of all. Oh, like of current. I don't say of all because there's all the dead people out there who make great music like Michael Jackson. Love Michael Jackson. It was all a dream. I used to... it's not sip Word Up. He says I used to read Word Up magazine. Magazine is like this paper thing. It's kind of like a website, except it's in paper. That's what a magazine is. If you don't know what a magazine is. But yeah, Ed Sheeran. Like I have a whole playlist on my Spotify dedicated to Ed Sheeran. Oh, I love Jhené Aiko. I don't know if you know who Jhené Aiko. Not only is she freaking beautiful, but she sounds amazing. I love her. There's another artist named Tori Kelly. I love her. She's like my favorite white girl singer, Tori Kelly. Let's see. I might actually go to my Spotify now on my computer. Give you guys a little insight into what my music taste is. I mean, what the music that I play on the stream is just kind of like I like it. I really do like the music that I play on the stream, but it's not like it's a bit different than the music that I listen to all the time. Nice, Tanner. You headed to your dad's boat for the weekend. Sounds fun, man. Yeah, an intro song would be great. I've been using the same one. Real quick, I'm gonna show you what not show you, but I will let you know what I listened to. I posted on Instagram my top songs of the year 2017. There's actually a lot more worship music than I thought. But I had Rick Ross on there, the Walking Fruit, LeBrat's Files. Why are you guys' hands up? First to something. I think it said First to Fly. Thank you for that follow, man. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Appreciate that, bro. I gotta say, man, I gotta say thank you. Shout out to you guys who have subscribed or followed, whatever you call it, on Twitch. The Twitch game has been strong lately. You guys have been representing. Usually most people who watch my streams are watching on YouTube, but I've been trying to grow my Twitch channel too, because I do stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I would like to you know, grow my Twitch channel so that I can do more cool things and give you guys, like, I don't know, emojis, I don't know, whatever there is out there to have. And but yeah, I don't know how many followers I have, but I have when I first like I think when we got to either 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, I only had maybe 15 followers on Twitch, and now we're all the way up to like 120 or something like that. I need to look actually. But yeah, so thank you everybody who has subscribed or followed. I keep calling it subscribe, but thank you everybody who's followed on Twitch. Really appreciate that. Actually 135 now, so appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Following like a boss. Why are you guys' hands up? What's going on? Like, what's up with the hands, man? Like, what is the question? What it is? What's the problem? Laser Gamer, how you doing, man? All right. You guys are funny right now, spamming the hands up. How many of these emojis? You guys are funny. Hands up, please. Let me see them hands up. Starley saying add San Francisco to the flight plan so the ATC can see that. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize that SFO was not on there. No wonder it told me I didn't have a destination. You know how I do. You know how I do, Starley. You need to always put the departure and arrival runways attached to the flight plan for future reference. All right, cool. That's to be all set up now. So now they know we're inbound. So real quick, just so some of you guys may not know this, if you do not, like, whenever you're flying from point A to point B, it's cool to, like, I'm gonna zoom in here. It's cool to, like, you know, put the flight plan going all the way to the runway. That's great. But you need to, even if you do that, still connect it to the you know, click on the airport name and add that waypoint too, so that way ATC knows how many aircraft are inbound. And also when people click on you, they know where you're headed. If you do not do that, nobody's gonna know where the heck you're flying to. I feel like it's necessary. Like, I would say that was required. And the same with departure. I would say, you know, a lot of times people just like start their waypoints way the heck out in the middle of nowhere. But I think that your first waypoint and your last waypoint should always be your departure and arrival. That is my opinion, but I feel like that should be required. Wow, we're still... This flight's going by pretty fast. Both hands up. No problem. Alright, let me see me look back. Server expert, my friend. Yoshi Coder. Okay, let's talk about the joystick real quick. If I missed any other questions, I apologize, but I didn't see it. So let's talk about the joystick. We only have an hour left. ETE. How you doing, Glyman? Good to see you, man. So, joystick. So last night, well, for me it was nighttime. It was I streamed at like 1 a.m. my local time, and so the whole point. I'm actually gonna switch to the outside view. The whole point of that test stream was I was testing out streaming from an iPhone 10, which I've already been doing this week, but I haven't done like a really, like, I wanted to do another test, like an official test, to just test some things. So I wanted to test out the streaming from an iPhone 10 for infinite flight to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Another thing that I was testing was the audio, because like I said yesterday before the X-Plane stream, I was testing out some new audio software, and that's why we were having audio issues yesterday. So I wanted to test it out because I've tested it out. I've gotten it working for DCS World. I've gotten it working now for X-Plane, but last night I had not yet had it working for Infinite Flight. So I wanted to make sure that Infinite Flight was I was going to get audio feed, all that was going to be working fine. I still have some more things I need to do. I would like my audio to be fed in a different way than it is right now. So there's some other things that I kind of want to do with that. But as of the way it is right now, I'm happy with how it is, and I've already written down my settings, so I know how to come back to it like it is right now. So worst case scenario, I'll leave it as is. So I was testing sound. I was not using a mic because my mic was not the issue. I had already did some mic tests earlier in the day off stream, and it was also late at night, so my wife was asleep, and I can't just be like talking out loud to you guys in the middle of the night when she's trying to sleep. So I already did the mic test, so mic was good. So I didn't test the mic. I was only testing audio. I also wanted to test the music volume, which I think was way off last night. I couldn't even listen back to the stream, so I have no idea what it actually sounded like. So I was testing audio, testing music, testing the iPhone 10's compatibility to handle Infinite Flight in general during a stream. And then the last biggest thing that I was testing was my joystick. So I've attempted to use a joystick before in the past, and it didn't work out very great. I just on my old phone, which I had an iPhone 7 Plus, which you would expect everything to work perfectly fine. Infinite Flight ran beautifully on an iPhone 7 Plus, and it does also work great on an iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. So with the new iPhone 10, I want to make sure that worked. But with the joystick, I don't know, it seemed to work a bit smoother. I had a really bad lag when I used to test the joystick, and now I had very low latency, very low lag. It was a slight delay, like a very, 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 very small delay in the joystick input to what happened on screen on the phone, but it was not too bad. It was good enough for me to land the plane. Now, that being said, I chose like the worst place to fly and do that test yesterday. We flew in Miami, and the winds were gusting at like 10 knots. No, yeah, winds were gusting at 10 knots, and the wind was already 22 knots. So it was like really turbulent, really bumpy, like the worst conditions to ever do pattern work or touch and goes in a MD-11. So, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it here because, I mean, the best thing, if I can handle my joystick in like horrible conditions, then I can handle it in any conditions. So I went ahead and continue pushing back at SFO. Sounds good, bro. I went ahead and just did the test and everything. So that was good there. So again, I was actually happy. The joystick actually was working. I set up a lot of different keys and commands for my joystick. So basically, I almost used every button on my joystick, all the way up to using for camera, ATC. I was able to turn the camera around with the joystick. I was able to, you know, deploy flap spoilers. Only thing I did not add to my joystick commands was the like landing lights and engine start, stuff like that. Like, I don't really need that type of thing on the joystick. I'm also still limited, you know, on buttons and things, so I wasn't too worried about that. But everything seems to work pretty good. But once Infinite Flight crashed, that's when I had the problem. So when Infinite Flight crashed, I don't know if this happens when I restart, but when Infinite Flight crashed during one of my flights, my test flights during this test stream, the it didn't want to reconnect. It didn't want to reconnect, and that was a huge issue. So that's one of the biggest problems that I had, was getting it to connect in the first place with Live Flight Connect. And then this morning, obviously, when we started this stream, it had all my buttons messed up. So I had to hit restore default. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to reset up all my buttons again to my joystick once I try to do the joystick again. So I don't know where the problem lies. I don't know if it's an Infinite Flight problem. I don't know if it's an iPhone 10 problem. I don't know if it's a Live Flight problem. I don't even know if it's a joystick problem. I don't know where the problem is. I don't feel secure and safe doing like an official live stream or even a full flight with my joystick because Infinite Flight crashes. The last thing I want to do is do even a 2-hour flight and then 30 minutes from ETE, you know, Infinite Flight crashes, and I'm like, okay, well, great. What was the point of that waste of 2 hours that I just did, you know? So I may do some more tests later on. I don't know. I'll probably do like a full flight. I'll probably do an actual flight plan and do another test stream and see if if it will crash or if it'll hold up. So that's what happened with the test stream I did late last night. Joystick is not compatible with Boeing aircraft. What? I don't think you asked that question correctly. You said, do you connect your joystick to your computer or your PC? Both are the same. But yes, I connect my joystick to my PC, and then I basically Live Flight Connect works over Wi-Fi. If there was a way to connect my joystick directly to my phone, I think it probably would work better there. How you doing, Eagle Eden? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Ilyas Dritty, he said, you think that Infinite Flight should stop adding new aircraft and instead rework, update all the already there planes. I agree, and I think that's what they're already working on. As you can see, the CRJ is coming out pretty soon, and that's an aircraft that is already available, but they're basically updating that. And that's actually what's funny is before the MD-11 update, that's what we were hoping for. That's one of the things I was hoping that they would do. Continue to rework the aircraft that they have out, and at the same time bring other types of updates. So I know that they're working on other things, like they've added some ATC function coming up in the next update. I'm not 100% sure what all is coming with this next update. We know we have a CRJ. We knew it has some new ATC buttons. That's about all I know right now. We're looking right now. ETE is 51 minutes. Somebody asked where I'm from. I am from Houston, Texas. That's where I am. Martuza and Sari, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Glad you were able to make it. No problem, Actions. I'm better late than never. Yes, Dutch Wings, I was talking about my joystick. I'm going back in the chat. That's why I'm answering all these questions extremely late. So if I missed your question, just go ahead and leave that in again. No, I'm actually not from North Carolina. My parents are from North Carolina, so I have family there. I was born in Houston. I'm the only person in my side of the family who was born in Houston. My parents are both from North Carolina. My joystick is not currently connected, no. Martuza, what is my name? My name is Blue, bro. Call me Blue. Don't mess with Texas, that's right. Alex Pete, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Daniel, you ahead of me? Sounds good, man. Houston, Texas, yes, sir. ASA, hello, how you doing, man? The event is in San Francisco or Seattle, so you can go to either of those airports and fly in between. Or you can fly from somewhere else to wherever, that's up to you. From Rio. Oh, yeah, Blue like the bird from Rio. Yes, exactly. Mr. Games. Martuza and Sorry, you said I already paid $5 for the game and I gotta pay extra $10 for multiplayer. It's disappointment. You know, it's funny. I'm actually making a video currently on that right now. Oh, not at the moment, but I have a video coming out soon about that. So stay tuned for that. Sadly, you didn't. I'm making the video for people like you because most people don't know that the game costs $5 initially, and then you have to pay a $10 subscription to get multiplayer, which kind of sucks. I wish that they would just go ahead and give you like a month for the like a month first, and then make you pay for subscription. That would be nice, but that's how they have it set up at the moment. SK Fallen, how you doing, man? No problem, Dragon Slayer. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day at school, buddy. H-Town like Beyonce, yes sir. Beyonce, yeah, Beyonce. Do I know the way? I do know the way. Alright, Ben Roth just departed SFO. Sounds good, bro. I guess I'll see you in the sky. Daniel, I'll probably end up going around. We should do a poll. I'm gonna create a poll. We'll see if we'll go around. I'm gonna make a poll real quick. Give me a second. How do I do that? I forgot how to do that. We will make a poll for today's stream, and we'll see how many people think I'm gonna go around, and how many people think are not gonna go around. I think I have to go to events. Oh, I think I can do it here. Can't. So I'm gonna edit the poll for the stream. I like doing polls because they get people involved. If I can remember how to do it. Yeah, I can't find it. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, is it cards? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hold up. I'm gonna that. And I think I can add a new one. A. Dad's from Zimbabwe. Your mom's from England. Cool. Let me know if you guys see November 80991 on the map. That is gonna be Ben Roth watching on Twitch. Hey, Alien, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. Starly, you're gonna do the poll? What? I can't remember how to do it. Is it stream options? Nope. Basic info. I think I have to make the poll. Pretty sure I have to do it. Oh, here it is. Add cart. All right. So create. Alright, go around. Choice 1, yes, basically yes and no. It's just a yes and no question. So will ATC give blue to go around? And if you are ATC, you are not allowed to you are not allowed to participate because you could definitely rig it. Alright, so here it is. Create card. I'm not sure if it's gonna pop up. I don't know if you have to like restart your stream or anything like that. I'm gonna reorder it too. Can I? I can't. Alright, so if I don't know if it pops up like live, but on the top right of your screen, I'm not sure how it shows up on mobile, but if you're watching on a computer, on the top right of your screen you should see a little like eye icon. You click on that and it'll drop down. You'll see like a few different things and you'll see a little poll. You just hit yes or no. It sucks, Alex. You're trying to fly and your infinite flight's not working. That's really sucks, bro. RIP headphone users. What are you talking about, bro? Straw pool? What is straw pool? Straw poll. Mertuza and sorry. Hey, bro. Like I said, I'm making a video. So before you buy infinite flight, wait for this video, okay? So just stay tuned. I have a video I'm gonna be putting out and it may help you decide. Okay. So I know you already downloaded the app, but before you buy the subscription, watch the video. The video's not out yet, but let's expect to see like next week. Yeah, I don't do a lot of polls, so I don't know about poll websites, but YouTube has a built-in poll system. Moderators, I think some people in the chat may be confused. If you could paste in the rules in there for them so people understand why they're getting timed out and things like that. Last thing, I don't like it when people don't know why they're being timed out. The view is beautiful though, ain't it? I don't know what state we're in right now. You know what? I didn't even post a live flight link. What am I thinking? Hold on. Flight's almost over, but we'll get the live flight link for you guys who want to track today's flight. Screenshot that though. Oh yeah. I do have charts on board. We will not be able to see them on the I can't talk on the stream, but I will have them here with me. I love listening back to when I mess up. It's so many planes on the freaking map. I can't find myself. I assume this is me. I see Glimey on the map. See Alaska 9037. I bet this is me right here. Nope. Oh, okay, it's not me. Am I over here? Oh, this is me right here. This has gotta be me. Nope. Nope. There I am. I'm always like whenever you're looking for me on live flight, I'm usually the last plane in line. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link for you guys. And oh, nice, thank you, Starly, for posting that. I'm posting it again. This is for so Twitch can see it also. How many mods are there? There's enough. When somebody says British, what is the accent that comes to your mind? I don't know. British? Tish. Lebrats, are you the Seattle approach controller? Yeah, you know, I have undercover mods too, so just be careful. Holy crap. Yeah, ATC is gonna be nuts. Like, I kind of want to we'll see how today goes. I would like to do another stream later. I want to see the chaos. I want to be a part of it. I want to join it. But I don't know. I'm not saying I'm streaming later. I'm just saying I would like to. How are we looking? We're looking 39 minutes ETE. Let's see, where are we on the map? Let's take a look at today. We're flying, or I believe we are flying the BDEGA 2 arrival into San Francisco with the MLBEC transition, which may not even exist on Infinite Flight, so that might not even be here. Yeah, it's not. I'm not sure where that's supposed to be. Let me see. Let me look on SkyVector. Let's take a look on SkyVector. MLBEC's about... Tell me. That's set 100. Distance, there it is. I was looking for distance. 15, 19. Yeah, it's gonna be about 100, like 80 to 100 miles out from San Francisco. Will be descending. So let's go ahead and make a decision on when we're gonna make our descent. It's gonna be very important. As far as San Francisco, I think we only have tower. Yeah, only ground and tower online. And the winds 280 at 4 knots. We're gonna be landing 28 left, 28 right. I would probably prefer 28 right on arrival. So, but we'll probably get parallels. That's usually how it happens in San Francisco. We'll see how that works. But I mean, again, there's no approach controller online, so there's not going to be anybody able to vector us to spread us out. So we're gonna have to spread ourselves out. If we do not get spread out, then we'll get the go around as usual. I don't know if I can see you, bro. There's just too many planes in the airspace I get me. I'm not gonna be able to find you. Why is a server not in the title? Because people don't read it anyways. That is why. If I put expert server as my title and that's all it said, people would still ask in chat, what server are you on? So I just stopped putting it in there. And plus, I always stream expert servers, so it's a given now. If you're new to the channel, I apologize, but that's why. I mean, I still answer when people ask, but you know, it's just I get the question. That's like the most asked question every stream is, what server are you on? There's a Delta aircraft that took off ahead of us, flying above them. Trying to get like a really dope screenshot for today. Searching for it, searching for it. Beautiful scenery flying to San Francisco. I love flying into Seattle and flying into San Francisco. Like all the scenery between Seattle and San Francisco is just so beautiful. So if you guys have not flown today's Friday Night Flight event yet, it's definitely a pretty one. How do you screenshot an iPhone 10? You basically click on the volume up button, and you click on the sleep button. Yeah, when I first got my iPhone 10, I was like, wait, how the heck do I screenshot? Because screenshot has always been home button and then I think volume, or no, home button and then sleep button at the same time. So I actually had to Google it. Like the day I started messing around with my phone, I had to Google it. That's how I found out. Yes, sir, I am grade 4. I'm actually a ways away from grade 5. Like I am nowhere close to grade 5. Nowhere close. But I'm okay with grade 4. I like the grade 4 color better than the grade 5 color. That's my personal preference. I like the green name. Take no one more screenshot. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. So let's go back to finding out when we're going to be landing. All right, so let's go ahead. What I usually like to do is kind of count backwards. I have the same concept whenever I do iRacing. Whenever I'm trying to find out what my fuel mileage is, I'll count backwards. So I'll basically start with the end of the race and count backwards to find out when do I need to pit to get the best result. So we're going to start off with the runway 28 right ILS chart, which I have up on my own second laptop screen. And at Seapin, which should actually be there. There it is, right there, Seapin. Seapin is going to be where we should meet the localizer for runway 28 right. I think we could also probably meet Seapin for 28 left if we need to. Not 100% sure. Seapin's a very popular waypoint for San Francisco. So Seapin at 3,000, at or above 3,000 feet. And then after that, right here at Exmouth, we need to be at 1,800 feet. And that's our last altitude reference before we get into that. By then, we should already be on the ILS. So, counting backwards. So, again, 3,000 at Seapin. And let's say by the time we get to Fatus right here, we need to be at or above 4,000 feet. That's not that far. I actually flew into San Francisco last night on X-Plane. I just flew in from a different direction. I flew in from, I did a return flight from Palm Springs. So 4,000 to 4,500 at Fatus. That'll have us at about 6,500 possibly at RWY. There are some, actually there's a lot of There's not really much terrain, like high terrain in this area, so I'm not really concerned about that. So 6,000, 7,000 at the highest, because that'll leave us with about 2,000 to 3,000 feet to drop right here between these FATSs and RWY. So let's go ahead and just say we'll play it safe. We'll do 6,000 for now, and then from there, we'll probably enter into basically it's like kind of like a right downwind approach here for 28 right. We'll say we'll enter at 8,000 here at a VPCBT, and that'll have us at, how far is this? Let's go to our map view. So VPCT is here, and the waypoint before that is 42 miles. So whenever you're trying to kind of like find out what your descent is, and again we're kind of flying the BDEGA approach, but at the same time we're not. So actually let me look at that and see what they're saying. But all the waypoints are not here for the BDEGA arrival. Yeah, BDEGA is not even on. I can't really go by that. Like none of them. Surprisingly. Scat there. Is any of these waypoints here? Not a single one. Alright, anyways, we'll continue. So 8,000 there. What was the waypoint? Like 42. So let's try 42 miles. We'll be descending about 4,000 feet in 42 miles. I want to say like 16. Actually, let's just do 12. Probably descending pretty early though. That's what I'm thinking. I think it would be too early if we do that. FATSs is on the charts. Hold on, I gotta check my DMs. Listen to the other chat. Which chart are you talking about? You sent me the approach chart. See that one? I already have that one. What is this one? Yeah, which chart are you talking about? Because the two charts I see are both approaches. One is 28 right simultaneous, close parallel. Okay, I see FATSs at 6,000. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. There it is, FATSs right here. FATSs at 6,000. What did I say? What did I say? I think I said 4. Yeah, I said 4. So we'll do 6 there. Alright, so we're going to recount this. Now I have the correct chart. I was wondering where we got the waypoint from. Cool. Alright, so 6,000 at FATSs, and then we'll move up from there. 6,000 there at RID whatever. We'll go up 2,000 feet, 8,000 right there. And that'll have us at 12,000 at VP CBT. And we'll basically base our top of descent on that waypoint right there. So that being said, hopefully you guys are following this. I don't know, I'm just kind of talking out loud. This is kind of how I do it. There are better ways to plan for descent, and I kind of go by experience, just knowing what works. Sometimes it doesn't work though. We're at 370 for flight level. We'll be descending down to 12,000 feet. And probably on average about 280 knots indicated. And if we were to attempt to do that in 60 miles, we would be descending at a rate of 2,900 feet per minute. But if we stretch that out to, I don't know, say 80 miles, that'll have us descending at about 2,200 feet per minute, 80 miles out to make it to 12,000 feet. You're at SFO and a Q400. I can't see anybody at SFO. We're too far. Oh yeah, I can. I still can't. I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, I see one Q400. Boom! I clicked on you. Are you happy? You've been asking for like the whole flight for me to click on you. Boom, there you are. Spotlight. Ben is in the Q400 on the ground at the gate at San Francisco. Nobody asked me to click on their name, please. No offense. Alright, so 12,000 at VP CBT. And we need to look back 80 miles. 80 miles before that. We got 42, 20, 19, 15. So at this waypoint here, we'll descend. That's like 80-ish. That's 80-ish. Where's ETCHY? Oh, that's ETCHY. ETCHY's there. So the waypoint after ETCHY, we're gonna descend. So that's gonna be our top of the descent right here. So we're gonna keep ETCHY in mind. So once we get to ETCHY, we'll know that we're close to our top of the descent. Cool. Now we can enjoy the view again. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. I hope you guys have been enjoying today's Friday night flight so far. Let's get a real quick shot together. Alright, sounds good. I'll see you on the ground. Whoa, what's going on with you? Hold up. Whoa. Massive turbulence down there. It's a little bumpy. That's why I left the seatbelt signs on. But we're getting real close to our top of the descent, so there's no point turning seatbelt signs on now. That's you, KLM. That's funny. You were using rudder to say hello. You're using rudder to kill your passengers. Frillix. I didn't know you were here, man. Good to see you. I'm getting hungry. We don't have any food on today's flight. Actually, we should have food. Is there anybody serving food on today's flight? Because the pilot is hungry. We can have a flight attendant bring the pilot some duty-free food. Crunchy toast. Is he here? That's probably one of my favorite that's probably one of my favorite YouTube names I've seen show up in the chat is Crunchy Toast. That's why I remember it. We're serving French toast, chicken with mushrooms, or chicken with mushrooms. Crackers. That's so crackers. Like, I feel like that'd be so messed up if an airline was so cheap that the pilot only had crackers. I'm like, come on, man. This person is flying. This guy is in charge of your life right now. He could just kill everyone if he wants to, and all you're gonna give him is crackers? What does he have to live for? I mean, other than his view. I mean, yeah, he has a nice view out the window. He has a nice office, lots of buttons, lots of switches. But you're gonna give him crackers? What the heck? Crackers in the cockpit. You can poison crackers too. you can poison crackers too. I'm gonna switch this to next waypoint so we can see our top of the descent coming. Oh, that might actually, is that it already? Are we already here? We already here? Oh crap, I think we are. We are. It is time to descend. Holy crap, that happened fast. Wait, no, we're not. No, we're not. I lied. Take that back. I read that completely wrong. It's all good. You nasty. You nasty. Starlight's doing a parallel approach. Sounds dope, man. I would rather Oreos and some milk than crackers. I love Oreos. Like, I freaking love Oreos. Double stuffed Oreos. What's it called? The red velvet Oreos are my favorite. Actually, the mega stuffed Oreos. I don't know if you guys get those. But I always get the mega stuffed Oreos because the double stuff still ain't enough cream. My trim is on? Oh yeah, I never turned it off. I mean, it's technically not being used because autopilot is correcting it, but I'll lower it to 0 so that when we get on our approach, it won't affect us. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, though. Good catch. I wasn't even paying attention. Oreo thins? Never. Never. I don't believe in Oreo thins. Why would you eat an Oreo thin? My favorite part of the Oreo is the middle part. I'm not going to take the cream out. Never. Never, never, never. Alright, let's change the view up here. Let's do something we ain't really seen. What view have we not used? Let's do the bottom view so we can just look at the ground, I guess. Apparently, Oreos are vegan. I'm not vegan, but apparently Oreos are vegan. So if you're vegan, you can eat Oreos. I don't care if you say spiders are in Oreos, you'll probably never ruin my appetite for Oreos. Oreos are part of my life, my childhood. Super mega stuffed Oreo. Like, what would that be? A cake? An Oreo cake? Stroop waffles. Interesting. I'm down to try new things. What country is that? Yeah, I've been hungry. Holy crap, what was that? In Austria, you only have 3 types of Oreos. Well, that sucks. Oh, I just killed someone. I am sorry. I just saw that on the back on the live stream. Holy crap. That's what happened. Well, that's your fault for being at my flight level. That was good. We're about to descend anyway. There's no point of me going up. I'm gonna do it anyway just to not hit anybody else. You feel like we're too high? Why do you feel like we're too high? If you feel like we're too high, then go down. A while back, I made a Oreo pie or something like that. That was really good. Like 2 years ago, something like that. No, I don't know what Stroop waffles are. I'm freaking American. Bluefish, dope. There's there's some restaurant out here called Blue something. I can't remember what it was. Man, it's bumpy. It's turbulence out here over Northern California. Man, this scenery though, holy crap. You know, one thing I gotta say about the iPhone 10 that I don't like at all, and you guys can't see it on your screen because that's why I have this little thing up here. It's hiding it. I'm about to turn it off so I can show you what I'm talking about. What I don't like about the iPhone 10, the one main thing I don't like about the iPhone 10 is this. You see on the bottom of your screen now, that little like oval shape thing, like right at the bottom. That is supposed to be the home button, right, for iPhones. Now apparently I've done some research. The developer of the game or app you are using can hide, holy crap, can hide that so it's not visible. Now I'm asking Infinite Flight, if anybody who is in charge or can make things happen in Infinite Flight is watching, for iPhone 10, can you please hide that ugly as heck line at the bottom of my screen? Now I know that it's out of the way, that's great and all, but as an iPhone 10 user, and speaking for all iPhone 10 users, nobody wants it there. If it could just go, like, if you could just hide it, we know how to go home. We know how to use our iPhone 10s. We don't need to know that there's a button there to remind me to swipe up. I don't need it there. And the same for freaking Apple. We don't need it there either. So it'd be great if Apple gave us the ability to hide it in our settings, but we can't. But I do believe that you can hide that in the code or something with the app. So anyway, I'm gonna hide it myself on the stream because I don't like how it looks. So, boom, video magic, it's gone. Anyways, it's time to descend, baby. I bet. Let's see. Yep, it's time to descend. I'm gonna go down to 12,000 feet, descending into San Francisco. And we were planning on descending at 2,000, about 200 feet per minute. We'll see how that does for us. We'll check again once we get closer to see if we're still on our planned descent rate. If we need to go faster or slower or whatever, we will do so. Good. You know, one other thing I'm gonna do. Hopefully this doesn't stop my flight. I'm gonna go to general, and I'm actually gonna get rid of the helper messages. I think that's gonna get rid of that. Actually, it didn't. Okay. Well, well, never mind then. So does that change with ATC? I'm gonna try something. Alright, oh, well, what is the helper message? I said the helper message is basically for overspeeding and stuff, so you want to leave that on. Because if you turn it off and you're going too fast, you will have no idea why you got a violation. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. I thought that it was going to turn off where it says next waypoint and stuff, but I was wrong. Beautiful descent into Northern California. Love it, love it, love it. If you think Southern California is beautiful, Northern California is about the equivalent. Just different colors, more green, less brown. Dutch Wings, yes, I do know the way. How you doing, Manny? Good to see you, bro. Welcome back. Michael, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Does it count if you kill other players for violations? No, sir, it does not. But if ATC sees you taxiing through other people and things like that, they can give you a ghost if they like, after they've warned you a few times. Slow down a bit more because we do have a lot of traffic around us. This is gonna be interesting. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna get a go around, or you think we're gonna get straight in? History has told us that we're probably gonna go around. The last two Friday night flights, I think we've had to go around. Graham Porter is asking, what's the motivational quote of the day? It sucks that you missed it, bro. It's a good one. The motivational quote of the day for you guys who have missed it is, anything worth doing is worth doing wrong until you get it right. Love that quote. How come in FSX you can kill? I don't know. Ooh, look at that fog. Oh, that's so San Francisco right there. That is so San Francisco. This is basically exactly how it looks like every morning in San Francisco. You have the fog rolling over the mountains. Love it, love it, love it. I love seeing that low fog over the mountains. Yeah, that fog is dope. Good flight that's worth doing about an hour and a half is this one right here. Seattle to San Francisco. Plus you'll get ATC if you do it today. Yeah, visibility just dropped. Random rolls and playing on an iPhone 10, buddy. Hoping for a super dope screenshot coming up here. We'll see if we get it. We are, if you just joined us, we are on our top of this. Oh, not top of this. We're on our descent portion of our flight. Oh, look at. Oh, I missed it. Too bad. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. We'll let it go. It's not gonna happen again. You fell asleep 2 minutes, woke up while we were turning. It's funny. I just missed another good screenshot opportunity. Looking for that money shot, baby. How we doing on the cent though? Looking like 26,000 right now. Oh, that is beautiful. Here it comes, here it comes. Wait for it, wait for it. There it is. Oh, I just barely missed it, but it's okay. I like that one too. Oh man. Trying to get that shot. That it was like, there's a specific shot I was trying to get. It's like right at the end of one of the scenic animations. Right at the end of it. It's probably a way to like hide the whole like next waypoint thing. I would like to hide that if I can. I would love to hide that. Yeah, even looking up from tower, there's very low visibility down there. Might have to create it myself. Alright, I'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Screenshot. Welcome back, Infinite Flight Realism. Nope, not filling that view. Oh yeah, here it is. Yes, no, maybe so. It's not the one. I am not the one. Oh why, oh why. Oh, here it is, here it is. Give me some. Bam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a return flight sometime today. I don't know what time I'm gonna be able to do it. Beautiful. Alright, I'm getting so distracted. We got 10,000 feet to go. We're making good time. Let's take a look at the METAR in San Francisco. One other update that I saw on Laura's Instagram was that she's working on getting an ATIS frequency for each airport. That will be freaking dope. That will be really cool. All right, so winds are 280, 4 knots, 10 statute miles visibility. So visibility, I guess, around San Francisco in the area we are right now is a bit low. But as we get close to the airport, I'm expecting it to clear up. So this is going to be temporary. I just feel lucky to be flying like at the perfect time to be able to see this. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, and it's gone. And it's gone. Just like that. That quick. I got the actual last screenshot. Oh man, that's funny. Okay. 19,000. Let's watch our speed now. 280 knots where we want to be. Right off our right wing over there. I may be able to see if I can do a view from here. No, I can't see from there. Off our, basically at our, I don't know, over there, 3 o'clock or so. That's where the Golden Gate Bridge is going to be. Actually, it's right off our nose. I'll take that back. Right there, where my nose is. That's where the Golden Gate Bridge is. I can hear my stomach growling now. And man, I gotta tell you guys, San Francisco is actually one of my favorite cities in the United States. I've been there multiple times, and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking for the Bay Bridge. Alcatraz is out there too, but we're losing visibility very quickly, and I can't see it. Dang it. Dang it. Now we got 3 minutes to our next waypoint. Doing very good though on wow, yeah, 0 visibility over San Francisco right now. All right, we do have San Francisco Tower already contacting us. Let's see what he says. I don't know if we can reach out. Yeah, we can. We're just gonna say call inbound, landing, and then send it. We'll see what runway he gives us. All right, guys, time to land this baby. I can't believe the visibility is so low. That ATIS must be all the way wrong. Or that METAR must be wrong. It says visibility is 10. Clouds are at 1,500 feet, so that may be the thing right there.
Is 19 nautical miles to the north at 17,100 feet, inbound for landing. San Francisco Tower, Alaska 2000.
Man, whenever I'm telling you guys, when Infinite Flight finally adds actual clouds, it's gonna change the game, man. I descend to pattern altitude. All right then.
Descending to pattern altitude, Alaska 2003.
What is San Francisco pattern altitude? As the next question. Hold on, I gotta do some real quick internet stuff.
Descending to pattern altitude, Delta 25. Descending to pattern altitude, Blue 1.
We're in the middle of our descent. Let's see, runway 28 right.
Descending to pattern altitude.
Where is it?
United 245. Singapore 999.
I bet everybody's asking themselves, what the heck is San Francisco pattern altitude?
San Francisco Tower, Redwood 89 is 25 nautical miles to the northeast at 12,600 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway
Looking for it.
28 left.
I don't know if it's going to tell me though.
Enter right base runway 28 left. Number 3.
I was going based on the approach charts, which had us going down to what was it, 8,000, 6,000? What was it again? I can't remember. We're gonna go slow down. Well, there's on flight. Put the land lights on before we forget that. He didn't give us pattern instructions. He just said it's in the pattern altitude.
Making a left 360, United 245. Singapore 999, number 3, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
How you doing, Amit Heart 915? Good to see you, bro. The biggest question right now is, will I get the go around? Enter right downwind, 28 left. Knowledge. All right, let's take a look at the map. 28 left. We expect 28 left.
Blue 116. Enter right downwind, runway 28.
Once I get to this next waypoint, I'm gonna make a left turn to what's gonna be, I think, the downwind heading is gonna be 010.
Requesting runway 28 left.
What was that 100?
Runway 28 left. Blue 116.
I want to get our speed down before we go down below 12,000. Let's go down.
Right base runway 28 left. Redwood 89.
1,000.
Redwood 89. Number 4. Traffic to
and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off nav mode, and we're gonna make a left turn.
4, behind the traffic on right base.
Hold on.
Redwood 89.
Hold up. I'll look at some chart stuff. San Francisco Airport diagram.
2003, make a right 360
it's gonna be 9 or 4. It's gonna be the heading we want to go for our downwind.
Making a right 360, Alaska 2003. San Francisco Tower, Virgin 8 is 20.
Slow our speed down quite a bit. Go down 220 knots, 210 matter of fact, because it's very busy in the airspace. I want to give him plenty of time and space to space us out, because what he's trying to do, he's doing his best right now. He's tower and he's no approach online, so he's gonna have to do something to space out aircraft. So it's a good thing he contacted everybody farther out. Right now I believe we're flying over what's the name of this airport? Oakland. So we're gonna right downwind. We're gonna descend on 8,000 feet.
Making a right 360, Alaska 2003, Redwood 89, number 4, traffic to follow is on right base. Redwood 89, number 4, runway.
Expecting a runway 28 left. And we'll stay at, we'll actually go down to 7,000.
Runway 28 left, Redwood 89. Alaska 2003, correction, stand by. Alaska
now we have an aircraft right ahead of us. There he is.
Runway 28 right. Boeing 004
traffic
is on final runway 28 left. San Francisco Tower,
Send.
Charlie Alpha November uniform, Charlie Kilo 23.
Don't really need us flight spoilers out anymore.
28 left, departing south. Enter right base runway 28 right, Alaska 2003.
Yes, sir. Amit Hart, we're landing now, buddy.
Roger. Boeing 004, maintains lowest practical speed.
He says, what would happen if Blue lost grade 3? Someone says he'll probably stream other games. I probably would, to be honest with you. I don't think I want to fly on training server.
San Francisco Tower, Alaska 937 is 17 nautical miles to the north at 22,000 feet. Inbound for landing.
I mean, I might fly train. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
72, make a right 360 for spacing. Making a left 360, Alaska 930.
No problem, Michael Modon. Michael.
Alaska 372. November 23.
Alright, we're right downwind. 27 left.
Please expedite. Wilco, November 232 India Whiskey. Virgin 8.
Taking the scenic route. Hopefully we don't get a go around. This is the closest thing you're gonna get to vectors.
Behind the traffic
from tower.
Base, Virgin 8. Singapore 999 is on final runway 28 left.
Pretty far out right downwind right now though.
Charlie Alpha November.
So he didn't say he's gonna call our base. He also did not sequence us. Looking at the map, it looks like we're probably clear to go ahead and go right base. There it is. Number 5, the traffic to follow is on right base. So I'm gonna enter in my right base also.
Right base runway 28 left. Full stop. Redwood 89. Roger. Blue 116. Number 5. Traffic to follow is on right base. Number 5.
Oh, look at that fog coming back. Oh my god, I love it.
16. Going around. Boeing 004. Boeing 004, Roger, make left traffic runway 28 left. Roger, Boeing 004. San Francisco Tower, Alaska 3010 is 20 nautical miles to the
So it looks like around San Francisco, you have a lot of fog, but inside of San Francisco is not a lot of fog. Right now in San Francisco it's about 8 a.m. So that sounds about right. The fog is probably rolling out of there now. So the fog is on its way out. Almost every morning that I have been in San Francisco, early in the morning, right when sunrise, is when you see a lot of fog in the mountains.
Inbound on the ILS, runway 19 right. Charlie Alpha November uniform, Charlie Kilo.
Yeah, I never read chat.
Frequency change approved.
Like never.
Good day. Romeo uniform, Sierra.
Like I've never read a single comment on chat.
360 for spacing.
These mountains though.
Enter straight in runway 28 right. Making a right 360.
Let's try left wing. I'm just distracted with all this freaking scenery around me right now.
Number 3, traffic to follow is on final. Enter straight in runway 28 right, Virgin 8. United 245.
How are we looking right now? Yeah, we're ways out. We can actually probably turn a little bit farther on our own.
Thank you. Good day.
Alright, number 4, traffic to follow is on left downwind. Remember 27 left. Let's take a look at the sequence here.
Making a left 360, Alaska
428 left to the land. Acknowledge.
Left 360, United 245.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Alaska 2003.
Left downwind, he said. It was this guy, I believe it's Luke.
Alaska 2003.
I think we're following him.
16, number 4. Traffic to follow is on left downwind.
Yeah, he's probably landing 28 right. So we'll be right here behind Alaska 2003. And we're like, it's plenty of separation between me and him too, so we're way out. And goodbye fog.
Full stop. San Francisco Tower, Boeing 004 is 3 nautical miles to the west at 3,000 feet. Inbound.
Matter of fact, we could probably go faster if we want to. He could probably fit somebody else in front of us if he needs to. I don't think anybody else is going to be there. I see a group behind us. See Kalami Boy back there. Daniel back there.
Transovit 705. Enter right base runway.
IFR back there. Russia back there. So behind me is going to be a lot of traffic, but ahead of me, not so much. I'll go ahead and turn in.
Transovit 705. Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee make a left 360 for spacing. Delta 25 make a right 360 for spacing. Making a left 360. Golf Lima India
Set myself up for a localizer
making a right 360. Delta
intercept here. And remember, we are landing now 28 left, not 28 right, so I have to make sure I don't land 28 right. At Fatis, we can be at 6,000.
Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee, enter right base runway 28 left. Enter right base runway 28 left. Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee. Blue 116, maintain slowest practical speed.
Yeah, I believe it was 6,000. Just making sure. Yes. All right, we'll do slow as practical. We'll go down to like 190. That's pretty darn. It's pretty darn slow for how far out we are. 28 left. We're at 23 miles out, and we're already below the glide slope. Send down to 6,000. Probably 5,000. We'll go down to 5,000. Matter of fact.
United 0575 is 23 nautical miles
Speed
to the
here.
southwest at 11,900 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 1 left.
Wait, airport's gonna be over there. Yep, I can see it. I have visual. So you can see, yeah, once we get out here around the airport, you actually can see pretty well. So visibility is good out here. Just before that point. Alright, we can turn a lot more. Alright, final runway heading is gonna be 284. Or final CRS is gonna be 284. Runway 28 left, and we're about to probably overshoot it here. Alright, from this point on, guys, I'm not looking at the chat. But I will see you on the ground. Make sure your seatbelts are on. Never know how this is gonna go. One of my favorite approaches, though. Spoilers to arm. Flaps 5. Calibrate on screen. Get ready to take control. At the moment we're low, so I'm actually gonna stop it at 5,000.
Request frequency change. Enter left downwind. Runway 28 left.
Lower our vertical speed down a bit.
The traffic on final.
And now we're actually off to the right, so let's turn.
Line up and wait. Runway 1 left.
Can't really look at the map because there's just so many freaking GPS approaches and all kind of stuff happening down there.
Singapore 999.
Stomach is growling in the background. You know how it is.
United 245. Boeing 004. I'll call your base. You'll call my base.
There is it over there. Yeah. So I'm basically gonna be looking at our controls and stuff.
Correction. Stand by. Transovit 705. Number 2. Runway.
We are now 17 nautical miles from the airport.
Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 28 right. Transovit 705. Alaska 372. Enter right base. Runway 28 right. Number 3. Traffic to follow is on right base. United 245, make a left 360 for spacing. San Francisco.
Alright, calibrate one more time, and I'm probably gonna go hands-on here. Or I'll probably do it at 3,000 feet. So I'll go ahead and continue with autopilot.
Requesting runway 28
left.
Alaska 2003, unable. Turning base, Boeing 004. Juliet 240.
Alright, number 3, traffic to follow is on the left base. See, I knew he could fit somebody else on us. There he is right here.
Cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land. Runway
so plenty of space. Plenty of space.
004. Blue 116. Number 3, traffic to follow is on left base. Number 3,
turning my heading so we can line this baby up with 284 is going to be our final approach heading.
Alaska 2003, go around, make left traffic runway 28 left. Juliet 240,
go flaps 10.
Runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 1 left, Juliet 240.
10.
Virgin 8, when able turn left, cross runway 28 left and contact ground. Wilco, Virgin 8. Thank you, November 80991.
Calibrate again for safety.
Alaska 2003. San Francisco
12 miles out.
United 0575 is
Spacing looks good. I think we might not get a go. We might not get a go around this time. We might get to fly straight in. Good job, tower. So far, actually, no. Let's not say that yet. Let's wait till we get on the ground. Wait till the wheels touch the ground before we say good job, tower. All right, we're gonna go speed 180 knots.
Enter straight in runway 28 right. Alaska 937.
I am freaking hungry. Sorry.
United 0575.
Landing on 28 left, so a little bit off to the side.
Number 2, traffic to follow is on final. Number 2, behind the traffic on final, Alaska 900.
I know, right? Aviation Worldwide says Blue might not have to go around this time. I never thought this day would come.
San Francisco Tower, November 806.
And we do have an aircraft very close behind us though, so if something happens back there, we may have to go around because of someone behind us. That would suck. I'm gonna go flaps to 25 and gear down. And calibrate my screen and taking control of the altitude. Follow the glide slope down. Get rid of this.
Number 2, cleared to land.
Get rid of the map.
Right, Alaska 937.
There it is, it's gone. I like getting rid of the map because it's just distracting to me. Alright, winds are almost directly ahead of us. We are a little bit to the left of the runway.
Alaska 372, maintain
Flaps 30.
practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, Alaska 372. Redwood 47, enter right base runway 28
Not sure if we're gonna get a
25, enter right base runway 28 right. Enter
parallel
right base
here.
Runway 28 left.
Leave that up for a little bit longer.
Enter right base runway 28 right, Delta 25.
60. Nuts.
Line up and wait for runway
I'm gonna have to add some trim in this thing.
Wait for runway 1 left, Redwood 428. Alaska 372, number 3, runway 28 right, cleared to
30.
land. Number 3, cleared to land.
That feels a bit
runway
better.
28 right.
Go flaps full.
372. United 245
Slow down.
is on right base runway 28 left. United 0575.
And I'm gonna go ahead and
enter left downwind,
disengage
runway 28 left.
heading
Enter
mode.
left downwind runway 28 left. United
Controls are ours.
0575. San Francisco Tower, November 8.
Alright, gears down. 3 green. Flaps are full. Line lights are on.
Feet, inbound for landing. Alaska 3010, roger.
We're landing.
United 245, extend downwind. Extending downwind, United 245.
Still a little bit to the left side. Do my best to line this up. I've been really bad at getting on center line lately. Really bad. So work on that.
Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee, enter straight in runway 28 left. Enter straight in runway 28 left.
High.
Golf Lima India Mike Echo
Says we're high. I don't know if we're really high. Oh, there's that fog in the distance though. Watch out for that. So no parallel approach today, but it's all good.
Runway 28 right. San Francisco Tower, Alaska 855.
Slight crosswind, not much.
Miles to the northwest at 8,000 feet. Inbound
Not be much of a factor.
San Francisco Tower, Alaska 788.
Try landing about 140 knots.
Runway 1 left, departing straight
Cross the threshold.
Transovit 705. When able, turn left. Cross runway 28 left and contact.
And we're right on the localizer now.
Please expedite traffic on final.
My
Alaska
best to be smooth on the
3010
controls.
is on right base runway 28 right. Alaska 788, line up and wait for runway 1 left. Wilco, Transovit 705. Line up and wait for runway 1 left, Alaska 788. Golf Lima India.
This is a bad time to say I forgot to brief the go-around procedure.
28 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 28 left, Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee. Alaska 3010, roger. Delta 25, go
Don't
around.
overcorrect it.
Make left traffic runway 28 right. Going around.
Right line.
Delta 25. Redwood 47, enter straight in runway 28 right. Alaska.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Oh no, it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be hard. It wasn't.
Enter straight in
Yep,
runway
no signal line today.
Redwood 47. Alaska 3010.
Like I said yesterday, I got all this runway to use. I'm gonna use every inch, even from side to side.
Number 2, traffic to
All right.
follow is on final.
Welcome to San Francisco.
0575,
Let it roll, and we'll
traffic
exit
to
right
follow
there.
is on final. Number 2, behind the traffic on final,
Oh.
Redwood 47. United 0575, turn base. Blue 116, when able, turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Turning base, United 0575.
Spoilers, where they at?
Wilco, Blue 116. Golf Lima India Mike Echo Yankee is on final runway 28 left.
It's so weird how he says taxiway. All right, break. Where'd that F-18 come from? Ooh, look at all these Virgin aircraft. It's dope. All right, it's contact ground, and we'll go ahead and make our way to the gate. See, our flight time today was 1 hour 42, so we're good. We're right within our window of time that we wanted to make it in. Didn't want to be too early, didn't want to be too late, so we actually got here about 15 minutes early, which is about perfect.
Blue 116, request taxi to parking. San Francisco ground.
Laps up while we're waiting for him. I know he's busy with tower and stuff. He's I believe this guy who's ATC today is he's tower and ground. Lane lights off, strobe lights off. Acknowledge. And where are we gonna park at?
Taxiing to parking, Blue 116.
These spots at this terminal are taken, so I guess we'll go to a different terminal. I don't know where Alaska parks. I know that United parks over there, Southwest parks over there. We'll just go straight. At least parking brakes.
San Francisco ground.
You know what? No, we're gonna park over here so that I can see more. I can be closer to the landings. Actually, that doesn't matter. We'll just use free camera. Never mind. We'll go over here. Like I was gonna do before. Singapore Airlines over there. I see a dash Q400.
San Francisco ground. Alaska 608.
Virgin Airbus.
Ready for pushback.
Fast, we're going 19. And I'm hungry. Oh, there's a spot right there. Well, hello, sir. Park right there, then. Swing that wide body. I see you. This spot just opened up just for us.
618. Alaska 299.
Let's see if we can get it.
Approved. Expects runway 1 left. Pushback approved.
Let's line us up a little bit better. And break. Just a little too late. It's all right. Welcome to San Francisco, California. My favorite airport, or my favorite like real life airport so far in places I've been. The inside mostly. And turn the engines off. Nice. Good flight. I really freaking enjoyed that. That was dope. That was really dope. That was really dope. Man, hope you guys enjoyed it. I parked next to who? And I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I'm going to go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off so you guys are free to go when you need to. Yeah, we'll stick around here maybe a little bit and watch some landings. I need to check my email while we do that.
Alaska 370.
Actually, I don't have any emails. So yeah, we'll stick around and I'll watch a few landings here. Who else is in the air? Who else we got who's in the stream who's landing on the air? I'll go ahead and see if I can catch your landing. We got United 0575 landing right now. Daniel's still in the air.
Redwood 47. Hold short of runway 28 left.
Nice, Scarpa, you live in LA. That sounds dope. Oh, you said I parked next to Skyhawk Heavy. Oh, cool. Who else we got? Yeah, it's busy, man. It's busy. Yeah, I would
United 948
Japanese.
Please wait for clearance before taxiing. Alaska 618. Pushback approved. Expects runway 1 left. San Francisco.
So see, I'm probably gonna jump to the free camera, see if we can get a tower looks like though real quick.
Alaska 618. I'm sorry, United 948.
I'm gonna tune out
San Francisco
of ATC so that I don't have that thing popping up for screenshots.
Taxi to runway 28 left.
I'll take a screenshot here.
991. Pushback approved.
Take a few screenshots, we'll watch a few landings, and then we get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. I always look forward to Friday night flights. A lot of fun. Crap. Is that loud? Is that gonna be loud? I think it's alright. Let me go down here. Not sure how loud that is right now. But it go right there. Cool. Oh no. Whoa, what is that? Livery right there. That's cool. Where'd that Falcon livery come from? I mean, it's not cool that he's parked on top of somebody, but it's dope that freaking Falcon livery is cool. I've never seen that before. Oh wait, is that me? Oh, that is me. Thought that was somebody else. Anyway, we're gonna go to free camera anyway, so we can ignore that. Sup, fam? LOL Pro, good to see you, man. All right, we're gonna head over here to 28 left. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Free camera officially broken. Free camera officially broken. Okay, there it is. I couldn't stop going forward. All right, we're gonna go here. I don't know if anybody else is on final. Oh, there we got one more way out there in the distance. Double click on that. Who is that? Is that Delta? Yes, it is. That's definitely a go-around happening. We're gonna switch to San Francisco Towers so we can hear what's going on and do a little bit of aircraft spotting. So it looks like the Delta 737 over there is going around, and I don't know what happened on that on that approach. I think you know what it was. I think there was an aircraft on the ground. I believe there was an aircraft still taxiing on his runway, and I believe that is why he got to go around there. See you later, Kid MC. Glad you were able to join me. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and do some shout outs real quick for those who have to go. Because, I mean, technically the flight's over, stream is over. We're just kind of hanging out and watching a few more landings.
Alaska 2003, hold short of runway 28 left.
Oh, F-18 just took off on 01. I wonder if they're using the 01 left, 01 right for departure, and 28 left, 28 right for arrival. Alright, let's take a look at the map and see what we got coming in. We have one aircraft. We have a Dash 8 landing on 28 left. That is Russia Heavy.
San Francisco Tower.
Be looking out for that guy.
15 nautical miles to the southeast at 3,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 28 left. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 28
Don't see him yet.
Romeo uniform Sierra India Alpha Heavy.
Shout out to Starly. Thank you, bro. LOL Pro Infinite Flight Realism. Aviation Worldwide, the walking through. Grand Reporter as usual. Glammy boy.
Delta 1533. Enter straight and runway 28 right.
Oh, here it is. I see him now. Oh, what the heck? He has a off engine. Okay, he's showing off. Whoever this is showing off. That's dope though. I don't think he declared an emergency, but I think he's just trying to challenge himself. Nice. And set up. Not sure what happened there. He kind of went through, or at least it looked like he went through the runway. It looks like he was a little bit right of the center line there, but it's still pretty cool. That's actually a really cool idea to kind of like try to practice landing with one engine. That's actually a very good idea. And Air Berlin. So salute to Air Berlin there. All right, see who's next. We have another aircraft landing on 28 left. That is United 245, the Australian pilot. I'm actually gonna move over here just a little bit closer to 28 left, so we can see that.
50 is 11 nautical miles to the northeast at 4,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Delta 1533, number 2.
What Infinite Flight Realism says that his phone ran out of battery 4 miles on final. Wow, I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed. LOL Pro, I already gave you a shout out, bro. Hopefully you were listening.
Cleared to land. Runway 28 right. Delta 1533. Navy 3,550. Tower is not accepting pattern.
Botanic Mercury, good to see you, man.
San Francisco Tower. Delta 993.
Alright, well, arrivals are happening a little bit slower than I was expecting. We should see him pop up here in a second. Once he lands, we'll see who's taking off on the crossing runway.
Enter straight in runway 28 left.
United A320.
993 heavy. Delta 993 heavy. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final. Number 2. Behind the traffic.
Screenshot and let's see how he does.
993 heavy. Delta 993 heavy.
And just a few floaties, just a few, and
Cleared to land. Delta
yeah, that was good. That was good. I can feel it very soft.
Speed. Number 2, cleared to
Kind of like he came a little
runway
fast, though, huh?
28 left. Delta 993 heavy.
And by the way, all these screenshots I will be posting to the Discord channel. We have an aircraft, it looks like who's coming up to taxi to take off 28 left, surprisingly. We also have an aircraft coming on 28 right. There he is. That the Delta 737 that went around earlier?
Alaska 618, ready for takeoff.
Yeah, it is.
Runway 1
There he goes.
Departing straight out. Alaska 618, line up and wait for runway 1 left. Line up and wait for runway 1 left, Alaska 618.
And oh, we're a little bit hard, but touchdown.
San Francisco Tower, United 948.
Spoilers out.
Ready for takeoff.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Runway 28 left, departing straight out.
Exit runway on the left.
United
Contact ground when able.
Line up and wait for runway.
I don't think we can actually see people taking off over there. Yeah, I can't see that far.
Left, United 948 heavy. Delta 25, when able turn left, cross runway 28 left and contact ground. Please expedite traffic on final.
See what else we got going on.
Delta 25.
We have him taking off 28 left. We have 2 aircraft. One guy lined up on 01 left. You know what would be smart actually is maybe, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. We'll stay here. We have somebody taking off though. We should be able to see him any second. Rolling on 01 left. Looks like that Delta aircraft is still on the runway. He's exiting now.
Boeing 3550 is on right base runway 28 right.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to see that rotating aircraft.
Delta 1533, Roger. Make left traffic runway.
Looks like somebody's going around on 28 right.
Roger. Delta
Yep.
1533.
Other Delta plane are going around on 28 right.
Flight cast is 12 nautical miles to the northeast.
Kind of watch the map to kind of find out what's going on, what's incoming. We do have an aircraft coming in on 28 left. We have a plane that needs to take off on 28 right, on 28 left also. So it's like he's rolling already on 28 left.
Holding short runway 28
Ah,
left.
crap.
Delta 25.
There we go.
For takeoff.
So we'll see if he gets off the ground in time because there's another aircraft coming right behind him. So I think he should be good. I think the separation's okay.
Runway 28 right.
Boeing United. This is actually my favorite aircraft right here. The United 787 Dreamliner. Love that plane.
Runway 28 left. Boeing 3550.
And he's off. Gear up.
Runway 28 right. Flight cast.
Right. Next, we should have a plane following in right behind him. We also should have a departure on 1 left.
Number 1.
He's still lined up. Alaska 618.
Cleared to land. Boeing 3550. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final. Number 2. Behind the traffic on final. Boeing 3550.
Now we have a arrival coming in to a left now.
Cleared to land. Runway 28 right. Flight cast.
Ben Roth, you can stop saying it. I know that you're going to be taking off, buddy. You can stop. All right, here comes a Delta 787. It's also a beautiful plane right there.
United 948 Heavy. Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. United 948 Heavy. Good day. Delta 25. Stand by.
And touchdown. Ooh, off to the right side of the runway, but I can't comment because my landing was right around the same area. I can't comment. All right, let's take a look at the map. We still have an aircraft lining up on 1 left and 1 holding short, 1 left. We have a fighter jet out there. We have a few planes here. Now we're watching maybe a few more planes land. Now we'll get out of here. Alright, so we got somebody rolling on 1 left now. Scroll over there. Shit, there he is. And rotate.
November 80991, ready for takeoff at runway 1 left, departing straight out. November
Have a nice flight.
991, line up and wait, runway 1 left. Line up and wait, runway
Oh crap. Oh no, did I screw up my... Yeah, I did. Just so you guys know, whenever you're like at an airport trying to like look at aircraft and stuff, don't allow the planes to disappear from your sight or it screws up your free camera. So that's probably gonna be the last plane we get to see because my free camera screwed up. So anyways guys, thank you for joining in. Hope you guys enjoyed that flight. I apologize I was not able to, like, I know some people were asking me to watch them take off and stuff, but my free camera just RIP'd and I can't move it around. I'll try one more time. Yeah, it's messed up. Like, it's like stuck on zoom and I can move, but I have no idea where I'm going. Wish it would zoom out, that'd be nice. Hold on, let me see. So I know somebody has been begging me to watch them take off on runway 1 left. Oh, and somebody's calling me. Well, I guess that's the end of today's stream. I have no idea who that is. I'm gonna decline it. This is the hard part about streaming from a phone. Yeah, there it is. There he is. There's a person. And rotate. Alaska. The Dash 8. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time.
Request frequency change. Delta 15.
And there goes my camera again. It's all good.
Cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land. Runway 28 left. Delta 1533. San Francisco Tower. Skyhawk Heavy. Ready for takeoff at runway 1 left.
See you guys. Love you. Thank you all for joining in.
Frequency change approved. Good day.
Goodbye from San Francisco.
Approved November 8,
Peace.
991. Good day. Sky